All right, well, good evening, everybody. Today, I'm going to be making green peppers that are roasted green peppers stuffed with a wild rice ground beef mixture, topped with some cheese, mix in a little bit of you can do marinara sauce or any pasta sauce. We personally like vodka sauce. This is something I'm doing for my co-parent while she's off on her vacation. I'm gonna make this for her, so when she gets home, she has this. She can bring it to work with her. She can have it for dinner one night if she just wants something quick. So first what you need to do is you need to get, obviously, green peppers. You got to take those green peppers and you got to cut them open, which I forgot my knife. I seem to do that a lot, huh? I forgot my stuff. So you got your green peppers, you got to just take it to the top and just cut around. And just be very careful when you're cutting, obviously, because you push too hard, you can go right through it, which is not what you want to do. So you got your green pepper, you pull out that stem. Hopefully there is a stem to pull it out with. If not, you can always kind of take the knife and kind of put it in the top a little bit, twist it a little bit, and then pull it out. But once you got it out like that, what you need to get all that stuff out of there, because you got all this stuff that's in there, all the ribs and the seeds. But once again, be very careful. I find doing it with a spoon, you kind of just scrape up the sides a little bit. Scrape them up. Just make sure you're being very careful. You don't want to break that outer shell. Kind of almost like what you do for a pumpkin, but obviously be a little more careful than what you do with a pumpkin, because you turn upside down, you get all that stuff out, and you can probably scrape again, do a couple more scrapes on it, and get some more of it out. Piece got stuck there. All right, so now it's all nice and cleaned out. Obviously, take your sticker off because I forgot about my sticker. But then once you got it out like that, guys, what you're going to do is you're going to take some olive oil and you're going to kind of brush it all inside. And I already did my other two peppers. What you might need to do, guys, also just a warning. I mean, obviously you want your peppers to, here, let me see, I'll show you guys. You want them to sit all nicely, stand up, because you don't want them to fall over. But there might be a point where like these two actually stood very well for me. This one had a kind of a little bit of a curve. You might need to do that. You might need to kind of slice a little bit of the edges off just to kind of get it to sit correctly. But once you got them all perfectly like that, you take the little bit of olive oil you have, and you're going to take it and you're going to just kind of brush it all on the side there. Get it all brushed up. We're going to be sticking these in our oven for probably like 15-20 minutes, get them all roasted up. So you put it on for like 375. You got that. So do this one. And once you got all the sides all brushed with olive oil, you're going to sprinkle a little bit of kosher salt on the inside. And then we will get these guys, these bad boys I should say, into the oven. Let's see. I just like to brush the tops a little bit with a little bit of olive oil, kind of get them a nice little crisp on them. Okay, we take our salt. We're gonna sprinkle some salt on those guys all on the inside, get them all nice and salted up so they get this little flavor going on them. And so once you got that going, guys, you can, if you want to put some of the other stuff like garlic powder, let me see what else, onion powder, what else? I mean, you can do that kind of stuff. You can spice it to however the way you want it to be. All right, got that all cleaned up. So now that we've got our peppers all good and ready to roast, we're going to get these in the oven. So, bring these over to our oven. And we're going to get these guys into the oven and let them just go for like, say 15-20 minutes. We'll start with 15. We'll see how it goes. Oh, got the fan. Timer start. Sorry. So now we got this going, guys. The next thing we are going to try to do, or not say try, we are going to do, is we're going to take our ground beef and we're going to get that into our pan, getting all nice heated up and everything. If you want to use ground turkey, a lot of times my co-parent uses ground turkey. Just happened to not have any ground turkey this time, so I had some ground beef. I personally like ground beef better, but she doesn't. She likes ground turkey because it's that leaner, healthier flavor. I just like the flavor complement of ground beef. So we get that into our nice hot pan. We start getting that going. and we'll let that start to cook up, get all nice and brown. See why we got this cooking up. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get some wild rice going. Obviously, they sell lots of those packets and stuff that you can get for wild rice. They sell boxes and all kinds of stuff. We've recently found something. Obviously, everyone's got a Walmart. Long grain wild rice. It takes 90 seconds. So it's really quick, really fast, and it's done. So, and all you do is you kind of just have to mush it down to the bottom a little bit, and kind of mush it up a little bit, break it up, and there's little vents on the top. You vent it up, and then you get this guy into the microwave for about 90 minutes. Say it should be all nice and hot then. And then what you're going to do is once you get your ground beef going, it's all good. You put that with the rice, you mix them together, put a little bit of the sauce in there, and you kind of get it to go. And then once your peppers are done, you stuff them in there, get it all nice and stuffed. Put a little cheese on top, and we'll get these guys going. But let's get this beef going, and I'll be back in guys in a little bit. All right, guys. Well, we got our meat still going. Say it's starting to sizzle up a little bit. And now you kind of want to break it up. Found this a long time ago. Probably got this for the fellow co-parent probably like 4 or 5 years ago. Little meat chopper. I don't know if you got any of you guys have it. It's one of the best things in the world. Because we always complain about how chopping. I mean, you gotta use your fork, and this thing kind of just that little fork thing just chops it up so nicely, and so easily. Definitely, guys, if you can find this, which I'm pretty sure almost most stores at this point have it, check them out. I mean, it's just a great tool. It really is. Let's say nice easy cleanup of it. Then we got our meat all broken up. Our rice should be done probably within the next 30 seconds. So we're gonna get all this together once everything's done, and we'll stuff our peppers once they're done, and we'll see what that finished product's gonna look like. All right, guys. Well, the peppers should be finishing in about a couple seconds. Got our meat done, still steaming. I got my rice done. So the peppers come out, and we'll start getting them stuffed. And we'll get them back in the oven again so that they can cook up a little more. Say we got another about 10 seconds, I think, on our peppers. So actually might just cancel that out. We'll pull these guys out. We'll see what they look like. Hopefully they look good and roasted. Oh yeah, most definitely. Yes. Yes, that is, there you go. Look at it. You can see them steaming and everything. You see a little bit of the crisp on top. That is how it should be, guys. Totally how it should be. All right, well, since we got this together, we'll throw our meat together. Get our meat in a bowl. We got our rice. Put the rice in there. Say just a little bit. You don't want a lot, guys. A little bit of sauce. As I said, you can use, pasta sauce. You can use Alfredo if you wanted to. I mean, it's kind of a preference thing. We just really like it with the vodka sauce. It's the first time we did it with vodka sauce. It came out just so good. So you're gonna get this all mixed up and together, nice and married. Oh yeah. So you get all that sauce incorporated. And what you're gonna do, guys, you're just gonna take this and you're just gonna start spooning it into the peppers, man. Getting it in there, getting it all nice. There we go. And then once you got your peppers filled, we're gonna get these guys back in the oven. All right, guys, well, these are about ready to get in the oven. What you're gonna do is get some grated cheese. You can get cheddar cheese, you can get Fiesta blend taco, whatever you want. But you're gonna put a little bit on the top, and these are gonna go back in the oven for like probably another 5-10 minutes, just until the cheese starts to melt. I mean, the peppers are already obviously roasted and the meat's already cooked. But guys, do keep in mind, I only used 3 peppers today. This is probably a recipe that could probably do 7 to 8 peppers, because I mean, you're still gonna have a whole lot left over. So I probably could have done at least probably 2 more, probably maybe 3 more peppers. So yeah, probably about 6 peppers. But we only did 3 because I only had 3 peppers left. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this in the oven. And we're gonna set our timer for, we'll do 7 minutes. We'll start off. This is 5 to 10 usually is what you're kind of going for. We'll get this going, and we'll come back, guys. We'll see how these look, and they're going to look dynamite. I know they are because we've done it so many times, and I hope you guys are enjoying this recipe so far. If you guys want to change things around, you want to do turkey, you want to do sausage, whatever you want to do with this, guys, make it your own, man, and enjoy it. All right, guys. Well, I think these are just about done. I can hear them sizzling away, so got a couple more seconds. We'll check these out. Actually, you know what? We'll cancel it out. We'll see. We only got about 10 more seconds anyway. We'll see what these guys are looking like. Oh, yeah, these are looking perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, and that is how it should look. Perfect. Look at that. Gorgeous, melty cheese. There's a delicious meat on the inside. Some wild rice. Trust me, guys, my fellow co-parent loves these things. I love these things. Definitely try this out, guys. It is a phenomenal recipe. Please, guys, if you do try it out, though, let me know. Let me know things, like, as always, let me know what you did the same. Let me know what you did that's different. Let me know how you thought about the recipe. I love hearing the feedback, because if you don't give me feedback, I don't know what else to show you guys. If you guys say, nah, that recipe was kind of lame, then I'll try something different, guys. But definitely, guys, let me know how this recipe is. Don't forget, guys, subscribe. Give me the thumbs up. Click the bell icon. Tell your friends, tell your family. And hope you guys have super nights. Enjoy your meals.